Hello everyone, welcome back to the latest update series of Drishti IAS. This is Divya Kamatra, and today we are discussing about a very major achievement that India has recently, that is regarding Environment Performance Index 2026. Yes, the index has been released. Recently the index has been released, and in that India has been doing quite good. Let's find out what the rankings are and how India has performed in this index. All right. Okay. So India is ranked 176th out of 177. Now you'll be like, how is this a good performance? How is this a good performance? But in particular indicators, we have shown improvement. We'll talk about that. Okay. So this has second from the bottom, obviously, in the global assessment, and we recorded an EPI score of 22.46 out of 100. This is our score, ahead only of Laos, who has last position. Laos with a score of 21.78. All right. Estonia retained the top position. Who was at the top position? It was Estonia with 74.79 being the score. Right. So India is also ranked last among 8 South Asian countries. We've also ranked last in 8 South Asian countries. Now you'll seriously be thinking, where is the good news? Where is the good news? It's not actually good news. It is just that we have improved. How have we improved? We'll talk about that. But before that, let me tell you, we have our IAS foundation courses running from Karol Bagh and Noida Center. Live online and offline classes are running on, and 400 plus structured classes where you get printed notes, series mains capsule books, right? For prelims capsule books, previous year questions solved, some practice questions for you, even mains evaluation for you, current affairs classes, current affairs magazines, questions, prelims test series. All this is covered in this one package that you can join from the Shri Learning app or the Drishti IAS website. And if you face any problem, you can anytime give us a call on 87501 87501. All right. Okay. So moving forward here, the core ranking, near the bottom, India ranks 176th. Yes, score we've seen, regional standing, last among the South Asian, historical trajectory, it is critically low. It follows that India is 176th out of 180 in 2024 and 180th, this was dead last. That's why we are saying there is an improvement. There is an improvement. It was dead last in 2022. At least now we have increased the ranking and we are not last. That is the improvement. I know that was sarcastic, okay? All right, let's talk about the top 5 countries. Estonia, 74. In the 10-year trend challenge, it has increased by 23.22 score. Luxembourg, 74.24, an increase of 10.20. UK, 71.51. Increase of a score of 5.12. Finland 71.04, increase of 5.05. Netherlands 70.49, increase of 11.17. Right. What are their primary environmental strengths? Estonia is doing better. Why? Because they have massive reduction in the energy sector. They have massive reduction in energy sector emissions because they have phased out fossil heavy oil shale plants. They've totally phased it out. Right. We are still working on it. They've totally phased it out. For Luxembourg, they have exceptional biodiversity protection and efficiency of green habitat. For UK, they have elimination of household or indoor air toxins and transition to sustainable agriculture. For Finland, superior industrial waste processing, clean energy baseline, and strict water hygiene. For Netherlands, it is heavy structural investment in nationwide carbon capture and water resource protection. So what they are doing is Netherlands, it is not that they are not releasing it, but they are working good on carbon capture as well. That is important. All right. Okay. So pillar by pillar, if we see India's indicators, environmental health, 25% weightage, India has 174th rank. Ecosystem vitality, 45% weight, India has 171st rank. This has also improved over time. All right. And climate change mitigation, 30% weight, India has been relatively better, but still it is low, 130th. 130th, while other rankings lie in 170, this is 130th globally, right? So naturally we are improving on different standards, but obviously our economy needs a great push to go through this, right? Yeah. So what are the primary drivers? Like, why are we ranking so low? Why are we ranking so low for such a bad performance? What are the primary drivers here that are responsible for this? So number one is the development versus pollution tension. We are a rapidly growing country, and in a rapidly growing country, we are also rapidly growing greenhouse gases, right? And with that, environment pollution happens, and thus the ranking goes very down, right? So in that scenario, either we should stop the development or we should stop the environment pollution. We cannot do that. So that tension friction always continues, and in that we are not able to make a decision, and we always work towards development and leading to climate appellations, right? Yeah. Then air quality and health 10-year tracking period has shown alarming negative trends in the public exposure of PM 2.5, carbon monoxide, sulfur dioxide. We know the quality of air. We know the quality of air. There's nothing new in that. And then we have marine failure. They've seen a negative value of minus 51.77. That's right, minus 51.77 for marine protected areas effectiveness, and regional marine trophic index also, that measures whether fishing is shifting down and the food chain, because larger top level fish are being depleted, right? So that also fell. So naturally in that also we are not doing good. And marine biosphere, the marine region is one of the largest methods used for carbon sequestration. If that is not a healthy life, if it doesn't have a healthy lifestyle, it doesn't have a healthy ecosystem, it is going to impact carbon sequestration, right? Exactly. So the silver lining, however, in 10 years, we have improved our score by 7.47 in the current methodology. We have done that. Carbon dioxide and greenhouse gases are rising, yes, but researchers also say that they're not climbing as rapidly. What does that mean? We are climbing, but earlier there was a rapid increase, right? Now we are constantly moving towards an increased scenario, right? A very rapid increase, and slowly we are going there. So that is a change, because the increase is not that rapid. That means we are still taking it under control. Clear? So we are improving. It is not like we are not improving, but in the global scenario, we are still doing very bad. We're still doing very bad. Yeah. All right. So what are the government frictions over the report? Government has said that previously they completely rejected EPI's conclusion in 2022 when the report came, and everybody saw like, oh my God, what is going on in India? So government completely rejected it, like, oh, this is not a good report. We are not going to follow this. We're not even going to accept that this is happening. Then what changed? What changed? Just understand. The Union Ministry called the index's method unscientific. They criticized it for penalizing developing nations and all that developed and developing nation difference. But now EPI scientists have defended their work by saying that they're built to track the current initiatives, and that is perfectly scientific and there's nothing wrong with it. So we were not able to prove that, so naturally we had to accept it. Yeah. So we accepted that our performance is going low. However, everybody has different scales of measurement, right? Everybody has different scales of measurement. So somewhere we are doing good, somewhere we are not, but we are getting there. We are getting there. We're working on it, right? And as a developing nation, I'd say we're doing fine. All right. Exactly. This is regarding the EPI index. This is regarding the EPI index that we talked about. Okay, what is EPI then? What is EPI then? EPI is Environment Performance Index. What is EPI? Environment Performance Index. Yes, is that clear? All right. So in that, we are measuring environment performances, of course. We are measuring environment performances, of course. But other than that, what is going on? Just understand that in this scenario regarding the index, this totally concerns environment performances of global nations published by Yale University. All right, this is done from here, Yale Center for Environment Law, and along with Columbia University. Okay, that is about the index, who releases it, and the frequency is it is published every 2 years, so it is biennial. Please remember that It is biennial. It is not published every year. It is published every 2 years. Okay. Yeah. So 2026, we've seen 177 countries. Top performer Estonia, then Laos, and India's overall ranking we've seen. All right. I hope this is clear. Yes. All right. Then we have a question for you regarding the same. Please read the question. Give us your answer in the comment section. All right. Okay then. A reminder for you, new batches for ISGS Foundation are launching. Don't miss your chance. Visit the website or the Drishti Learning app or call us on 87501 and get the benefit of all these features in one foundation course itself. All right. Okay, that's about it. That's our session for the day. Thank you so much for joining in. We'll see you in the next session. Till then, take care. Thank you. Bye-bye.
For more informative content, like, share and subscribe, and do not forget to press the bell icon to get the notifications.